Well, minute and a half to go. Of course, my audio setup isn't working the way I want to. My earbuds I have coming out of a USB sound card, and for whatever reason, not working great right now. But I'm working all right. Well, it doesn't look like I'm getting any background music at all. Jeez, what is going on? So funny. You think you have things all figured out? There we go. It might just be. We'll see. I think you have things all figured out, and then you don't touch things for a little bit. I haven't changed a thing. Oh, that's the wrong input. Let's try it. There we go. Let's give that a go. So as you can see, I'm doing an exert workout while I'm in a TdZ ride. Figure this is about the only way I can keep myself from going. I always join these TdZ rides. It's a group ride. No reason to go fast. But yet, I'm like, hey, it tells me I'm, 300th of 309. I want to be better than that. So why not go faster? And then I wear myself out for whatever I have planned the next day. So today's strategy, do an exert workout that I know going into what it's going to be, and turn off my heads up so I can't see where I'm at. I just know I'm out for a lovely ride. TdZ, stage 6, with all these lovely people in the French countryside, enjoying life at a reasonable pace. I've wrecked my legs this week, but more so than usual. I had pretty intense race on Monday. The TFC Mad Mondays series. It was my last one of those. I'm going to be out part of next week. So I kind of gave it some extra mustard. And then Tuesday was Zwift Racing League, and holy cow, that was intense. It was the park perimeter route in New York City 4 times, and one lap doesn't have a ton of climbing. It has some false flats, some soft gradients, one or two pretty good, kickers. One lap, not so bad. 2 laps, yeah, a little worse. 3 laps, things are starting to hurt. And 4 laps, just kill me now. But gave it my all. Got dropped pretty quick. Hung on for a little bit, almost getting back to the lead pack. Remember in the, I guess it was early 2000s, there were those demotivator posters that, looked like inspirational posters. They had really, oops. Holy cow, trying to get my OBS screen over here. It's not working. Oh. Those demotivator posters. One of my favorites. So they looked inspirational, whatever, but then they had a quote that was not inspirational at all. I'm thinking about that ZRL race where I got dropped, but I was hanging on and I was so close to making it back. Just killed myself trying to get back on for that lead pack. And there's this demotivator poster of a kitten hanging on to like a piece of string by one claw. And the quote was, just to give up, hanging on makes you look like an even bigger idiot or failure or something like that. So all I could think of is, I really want to try, and I'm really giving it everything I got. But damn, I'm just killing myself here. Anyways, that was Tuesday. Wednesday, I did a Tour de Zwift stage. That was 5. And I said to myself, we'll keep it nice and light, because on Thursday, they have a team time trial that promised and lived up to the promise of being very fast. But Tour de Zwift, stage 5, all I did was I hung back because I'm like, well, I'm just going to take it easy and hang back here. But then I decided to latch on to other groups, and I think I started in 300th and finished at 60th or something. It was pretty dumb. And it was that Richmond course, the UCI World's course in Richmond, the Libby Hill, KOM, all that. And 2 laps, I just killed myself on that too. So then Thursday, team time trial comes along. And I make it to, I was, again, just hanging on for dear life. And pretty proud of myself for hanging with that team. They're a very strong team. But I got caught in the dreaded team time trial yo-yo, where, and I think part of it was I was trying this, I heard some of my teammates talking about lower cadence, helping you stay kind of in with the team, because you're putting out better, like you can smooth out your power a little bit more with the lower cadence. So I was trying it, and I think by the end, my quads were burning, And I was caught in this loop of putting out a zone 6, zone 7 effort to catch up, or I'd get dropped off the back of my team, use zone 6, zone 7 to catch back up, look for a little bit of relief, but I'm still in that harder gear with the lower cadence. I get spit out the back again, and so my little power graph at the bottom just looked like red spikes. And that's only sustainable for so long. And actually right now, this looked like a fairly moderate, well, it is a fairly moderate exert workout. It feels a little rough. I'm trying. Just do that. A lot of times I'll use this overlay setup as my, in OBS you can kind of do a preview, full screen preview. And so I'll just ride like this, even if I'm not streaming, because it's nice to see the intervals and MPA, all that fun exert stuff. So this exert workout, as you can see, titled Working Man Extended. I'm a big fan of exerts. Workout titles. All of the smart ones are music related, so you're like, oh, I know that song. See how long I can really only have about an hour in this workout. Is hour and a half, so let's see what I can get done. To be honest, I'm going to be pretty excited when ZRL is over, when TdZ is over. I can just focus on exert workouts again. Although this is working out pretty well. I could see doing that for this for stages 7 and 8. Today, I'm mostly hoping to erase that XSS deficit over there. 46. Build up some surplus today, some surplus tomorrow, and then I'll leave town for a few days. Probably won't get any writing. Oh, I see that yellow interval coming up. Don't wanna. Don't wanna. Tell you, days off, days missing rides, like it does wonders for your recovery. But I keep going back to October, November, December. I was hitting the training hard, trying to get back up to where I was at the beginning of 2021. On Strava's fitness scale, I was in the 80s, and then just didn't keep it up. Well, I was back up into the high 60s, and then the holidays came. And I took 10 days off, ended up getting COVID, so it turned into, more like 14 days off, 15. And my fitness went from, that 68 that I worked really hard to get up to. Months to get up to 68. And in 15 days, it dropped to, almost got back into the 40s. I think it went back to 50 something. And it's been a struggle. Well, it's just taken repeated work to get back to where I was. I guess in the grand scheme of things, that's fine. Have these build cycles. Maybe that's how I need to look at it. And each cycle, hopefully I get a little bit stronger after that recovery period, yeah. Should watch some YouTubes on that, see what the pros and experts say. It's a tough interval coming up for how I feel right now. One minute at threshold shouldn't be that bad. But it already hurts. But like REM says, everybody hurts, right? Sometimes. Just hold on. Like Wilson Phillips. One more day. Things will go your way. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that 214. Oh, it feels better. All right, one more minute of pain. Then a break, and then a break. Immense pain. Whew. Immense recovery. Heart rate 165 through that. Not quite my max. Actually, my max is somewhere around 190, I think. Oh, commence relaxation. Kind of sucks. I installed a new faucet in the garage. The old one, like literally, knob broke, super old. Figured, all right, did a nice new utility sink and a new faucet. Works great, but I forget. Need to run water through a little bit, or it tastes like drinking out of a garden hose. So you get this water with a Noon tablet in it, orange flavored, Tastes like orange flavored garden hose water. Which takes me back to my childhood. But also kind of wonder, what I'm drinking. In theory, it's safe, right? Right? It's the only bummer of a exert-controlled workout. You're not in workout mode on Zwift. Which I kind of like letting people know I'm taking a recovery interval. I'm not that slow. I'm working out. Anyways. Fun news, I have, for the first time in 2 years, 2+ years, be putting on some goalie pads and ice skates and hitting the ice again. See how that goes. Feel like cycling has been great for my legs forward. Nothing lateral. Curious how many things I'm going to feel tomorrow. How many new muscles, or how many old muscles are going to come back and say, hey, remember me? It'll be good though. I know when I first started cycling after hockey, I had a much stronger sprint. Playing goalie in ice hockey, you're basically crouched for the majority of the game. You're doing squats, wearing 40 pounds of gear that gets heavier as you sweat. Pretty good quads, and that translates to pretty decent sprint power. And in the 2 years that I haven't played, one, I've lost weight, which apparently weight, pushing down on pedals, does something for you, but not that much weight. Mostly I think it's just been that quad strength. Maybe I'll get some of that back. Relaxation over. Down to a deficit of 30, halfway there. So the exert workouts are named after song titles and the little intervals sometimes have song lyrics. Tell me again. be like, this guy doesn't know I'm doing the workout. Maybe he connects the dots, but right now he's thinking, of course she is thinking, this guy's kind of a fart knocker. Why won't he just let me pass? Why does he go fast and then go slow? Oh, another one. DJ Khaled. So fun watching the heart rate line over the intervals. How much it lags. Thought it was really interesting after that long recovery period. Heart rate didn't really go up until the end, after the end of that first minute. Getting back in the intervals. Two to 36. See, now all these people are going to think I just can't stand to be passed, so I'm going to pass them all. I'm just doing a workout. Ooh. Legs are a burning. Almost done with stage 6 though. 3K or so. The Deuce France. Ridiculous pronunciation, right? Orange garden hose. New flavor from Noon. In conjunction with Costco's utility sink maker. Intervals get harder, I talk less. Today is Pizza Friday. Looking forward to that pizza. Make a good pre-hockey dinner. It's funny. Interval starts right now. Could have used that 20 seconds ago. There.
Took a walk among the stars tonight. Found myself a washing colored light. It felt like spirits had awakened me. This carnival of animals had taken me.
Threw me out of my rhythm.
They danced around me and they took my hand. Whispered, close your eyes and understand.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to that.
When I felt the change, it startled me.
214 on the other side of this
Animals is part of me.
threshold.
This carnival of animals is all I see.
Now I'm really looking forward to that 140. Single digit deficit. Ah, there it is. Remember I was talking about the ZRL Park Perimeter ride and how the little climbs and little kickers weren't so bad the first time, but the third, fourth time they were pretty bad. That's how these long blocks of intervals feel. Starting off pretty gentle, working up to that threshold effort. Now the first block of them felt all right. That last one, I felt it a little bit. A little bit more anyways. Already dreading this last one. Next one, I guess it's not necessarily the last. Almost hit my goal of erasing my deficit for today anyways. Exert is a cruel overlord. Tomorrow morning I'll wake up and my deficit will be back. But I'll have some garden hose vitamin water. Garden hose electrolytes, feel better. Public service announcement on these bottles. I guess really it could happen with any water bottle. This is a Camelback Podium. But really, I think any water bottle would be subject to this. When you're using, having energy drinks. Grows mold inside your water bottle. And you can't see it really until it's too late. And you open up the cap to drink out of it, or to refill it like you always have, or to rinse it out afterwards, after a workout, and you see, happen to notice this nice slimy film on the bottom or up here in the nozzle area. It's not a great feeling. Makes you wonder how much extra fungus you've had in your diet. I now regularly, anytime, it didn't happen ever. I was just filling my bottles with plain water. But as soon as I started using any tablet or Gatorade or whatever, you let it sit, especially when it sits empty. Or the underside of the cap, I think, it dries out, or it's not submerged in liquid, and so becomes a better breeding ground for mold. And the sugars from sports drinks make great food. Random question for anyone who knows. Why does my nose run when I'm doing a workout? 9 times out of 10, any sort of workout, my nose will start running. It's very annoying as a streamer, and I imagine even more annoying as a viewer. Ooh, deficit down to 2. For about 10 more minutes, I guess. Try to do 20 miles a day. These first 3 days of the week, I think I did 25, 26. I think I did 20 on the dot yesterday. Just shy of 20 right now. So I'll have, if I can get rid of that deficit, and hit 20 miles, I will feel good about this Friday. Might do both at the same time. Oh. 0 deficit. $32 kilometers, basically 20 miles. There's 20. 0 deficit. I guess today's a good Friday. Guess I can feel good about it. Aside from the runny nose. In case you're wondering, the deficit surplus number is this left column, right? Right. Here, geez, everything's mirrored. There, there, right there. It says 1 right now. That training status, I'm tired, and I'm at 2 stars competitive. For one glorious day in December, I had 3 stars there. Wait a minute. 2 might be recreational. And I think you only get the 3rd star. I'm like on the app. Shows me as almost to the 4th star, so I don't know. But one glorious day in December, I had 3 full stars and the tiniest of tiny pixels of star number 4, which is elite. And then I took time off and got sick, so. Training cycles. Got a new PR. I guess maybe in the last 30 days. All right. Get through this last set of 4. Call it good. Should put me at 25 miles for the day. A little bit of surplus right there. Feeling those. Oh. One more. All right. Last threshold effort. Thirty seconds. Oh. I will 100% take this 5-minute recovery and call it good for the day. I think that was an hour well spent. Time spent. Have an XSS surplus. Gone well over 25 miles. Life is good. Well over 20 miles. Can't even remember what I said. In the middle of a headache and a heartbreak. In case you're wondering, every time my hand goes over here, I have an iPad running companion app. And if you didn't know this, when you're in the map view on the companion app, and you see your little arrow with a circle around it, when you tap that circle, it gives everybody within the radius, or within a certain radius of you, right on. And I like giving ride-ons. You can only do it ever so often. You have to wait for the circle to recharge. And I try, it's kind of a game within a game for me to try to get as many ride-ons per click as possible. Because you can also gives ride-ons to riders coming towards you, as well as those going the same direction. So it's kind of fun. Distracts you from the pain. Then on the screen, when you hit that button, you see all the little blue thumbs light up, telling you kind of how many. I think there's a cap on how many you hand out. Be like 5 to 10. I think it's 5. So a PSA and a life hack. PSA, rinse your water bottles frequently, especially after energy drinks or sports drinks. And life hack, hit the circle to give bulk ride-ons. And I guess, PSA life hack, and then an inquiry. Why does my nose always run when I work out? Love to solve that problem. All right, 45 seconds. This workout is over. I am not doing that big old interval. Mostly because I don't have the time, but also don't feel like it. So while this workout is called Working Man Extended, I'll just be Working Man. If you've watched this or you're watching it later or whatever and you're to this, even if you skip to this part and you happen to be catching it, thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Oh, I'm in that after round. I don't know. It looks like it gets easier. But thank you. Give me a follow, subscription, or subscribe, thumbs up, whatever. Really, really, really appreciate that people watch this. And until next time, catch you later. Peace out.